Virgo, Pisces. The axis is amplified right now. We had our first new moon in Virgo, and we have a second one at the end of September, and now we will have a full moon in Pisces. And what that means for us right now, what is ending in this moment, the full moon is often a culmination, and it's a lunar eclipse as well. When we have a full moon where the moon is next to the nodes, we have a lunar eclipse. And in this moment, it is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it is about the north node. And so let's take a look at the collective first. And we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is about our give and take, right? It is about how we exchange. Maybe it is about the things that are connected to Virgo and Pisces. And wherever that is in your chart, that adds another layer to this meaning, because in the original chart, it is the 6th house and the 12th house. So Virgo is the 6th house and Pisces is the 12th house. But in your chart, it can be in a different place. And I will draw cards for every sign, but this is the meaning for the collective in this moment. And there is the snake, we have the house, and we have the moon. And this feels to me like there is something that we need to heal in ourselves, that we need to heal in our base and in our root that is connected to the house. Even it can be healing something in your life about your home. But it is the connection of your, on the one hand, on your intelligence. The snake can be someone who is really intelligent. And on the other hand, the mind and the relationship to your emotions. So this feels like there is something that wants to be connected, that wants to step into this exchange of 6 of coins. So we can see that there is an exchange from these two children, and it is overcoming the things that we lack. So there is an exchange of people, there is an exchange of resources, even a change of the things that we give from our, it's the cups, right? It's giving from the heart. It's giving in our emotions and the support that other people need. And it's about this exchange of giving and taking. And the same is reflected in here, that we see that this combination of giving of the mind, of the intelligence, of the things that we can give from is the connection to the emotions, on the other hand, that is creating the stable foundation that a house would be. And a house is always the stable connection in your life. This can be a real house, but it can be your body as well. It can be the thing that supports you in your day-to-day life. And what are we supported by? And that's interesting, the indignation and the freedom. But I feel that there is something that we are, in this moment, the collective is, not, they are not supporting the things that are happening in the world. And it leads into the step into freedom, because when we feel that something isn't happening and isn't for us in the real world, then we are free to free ourselves. So we are supposed to say something against it, and diving into our own tasks and finding our authentic self. Oh, that's not right. Yes. And finding our authentic self in all of this, and letting go of the masks. That can mean as well that we have different parts that where we put on our masks, and where we didn't want to ruffle the feathers of the collective, but now this indignation shows us that there is nothing to defend, there is nothing to hide. And this is the moment of setting yourself free from expectation of others. And there we have the mind again as letting go of the idea that you have to be something in the eye of other people. So it is like letting go of the people-pleasing thing, and letting the things that come from the ancestors. We have this card that is helping us to remind or to remember our ancestors and where they came from, and that we, in this moment, we have to take the part of the ones that are the ones that heal the past of these ancestors. If we heal ourselves from the beliefs that we have to show up in a specific way, to be in this flow of give and take, when we heal this, we heal the ones that came before us. And we are in this moment, the collective is annoyed enough, I would say. It's annoyed enough by all the things that are happening in the world that we can stand up and take the task of living our own freedom. Finding our authentic self and living our own freedom. And so I think this is a beautiful message for the collective. I think it's beautiful to find the balance of the mind and the emotions, to heal that what came before us, and then to dive deep into the task to find freedom and to find our authentic self. So, and now I will draw a card for every single sign, and we'll see what comes up next. And I have put the timestamps in the description box below. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting. And the sign-specific readings I will do in pairs, so that we can have the axis it's happening on, and we have both of the signs that are on this axis. So I will start with Virgo, and then I will continue with Pisces, and then I do Libra and Aries, and so on. I will always take the axis this is happening. So welcome Libra to your full moon message, and this full moon is happening on your axis of the 3rd and of the 12th and 6th house. So this is talking about your spiritual life and your day-to-day life, how to connect them, and what themes will come up. We will see. And we have the 3 of coins. And this is, for me, it's speaking about collaborations and how you step into the connection to other people, to learn from them, and to allow yourself to create magical things. And we have a vision, we have the star, we have the cross, and we have the broom. And this feels like you have to communicate your vision. So there is a vision, there is a North Star that is leading you forwards, and it's leading you from the place of maybe even that you don't know yet, or maybe it is coming from your unconscious, maybe it's coming from the places in faraway lands even. It can lead into faraway lands. It can lead into a place where you didn't expect to go, where your day-to-day life will continue. But there is a vision, and that is the invitation to invite other people, because it is like destined, right? We have the cross, and that is like a destined thing that we have to do. And it leads into, how beautiful is this, right? Leads into bliss, and it leads into resolve of the things that you need to resolve right now. So there can be something like chaos in your life right now that is resolved by you stepping into this place of the Three of Coins in the exchange of resources, exchange of skills and resources. Maybe ask other people to collaborate with you, but it will lead, and your vision that you want to bring to this planet will lead into bliss. And dive into this task. So whatever that is something that you want to create in this moment, you have to deep dive into it and maybe ask other people to work with you on this, whatever project this is. But it's showing us that there is something that your heart really longs for, and it is destined for you. And to dive deep into this task means dive deep into the emotions that come with it as well. And to love yourself in the first place by radical acceptance of the moment that is in your life right now. It's radical acceptance of what is. And we have the dominance card. And this can mean that there is something that is dominating you in this moment that feels like domination, right? And we have the belief. And that's really lovely, because it's like the star card and the beloved. Through this acceptance of your situation in the moment, you give yourself the love and the acceptance that you really need to move forwards. And the belief is supported by the higher realms. And this really feels like it, that the dominance that you feel right now through this moment in time where you feel that something has to be resolved, it will be resolved. But it's asking you not to put your focus on that. It's asking you to put your focus on the acceptance and on your vision and into the belief that everything is supported right now, that everything follows its reason. And it leads into the collaboration to other people. It leads into the resolve of the theme that you long for, because you step into this bliss of working with other people to bring your vision into life. It will be, it will be. It's about communicating what you need to resolve your problems. It's communicating with your higher self about the things that are happening in your life, and to follow this North Star, because it will lead into bliss. So, Libra, this is about your acceptance, your self-love, your ability and your willingness to follow your North Star. Whatever is happening in your life, this is the invitation to follow this and to communicate it to other people, so that other people can work with you and they can share with you resources, and you can step into this place where you can bring your vision into the world, because you believe in it. You believe in yourself, and other people will believe in you as well. And it will lead into bliss, and you stop allowing other things and other people to dominate you. It's like the for me it feels like the 45th gene key, like the pathway from dominance to synergy. And this is to see that we have you allowed other people to dominate you, and this is the moment where you say no. That's not working for me anymore, because I want to be in connection. I want to be in synergy. And maybe you even dominated yourself. You dominated parts of you because you thought you had to be in a specific way. But this is the moment to accept what is and to believe in the things that are in your vision, that are coming into your life because it's destined. Libra, I wish you an amazing full moon, and I see you soon. Aries, this is happening on your axis of the 6th and 12th house as well. So it is the connection of the spiritual and the day-to-day and the unconscious and the day-to-day working situation. So what is coming in this full moon into your life? And we have the 3 of Swords. Let's see. And this can be that there is a part in you that is remembering old pains. And it is the 3 of Swords is about old pain, right? Something happened to you that hurt you deeply, and maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to heal it. And we have the Letter. We have the Dog. And we have the House. So maybe there is something this feels like there is a message coming in that will lead into you revisiting things that you thought about loyalty and about your own stability, maybe even your home. So it is about you facing the things that are from the past that led into the 3 of Swords and into the feeling that someone isn't loyal, but this is the change in this moment of this situation. Because something as a message comes in that is about the loyalty or about the stability of your inner world and your home as well. And there is innocence coming up, and of course the 3 of Swords often come with a kind of inner storm where we have to face the things that we avoided, right? The 3 of Swords is the hurt from the past that we didn't let go. And it is a Swords card. It is about not about the heart. It is about our thoughts about it. So what do you feel about this question of loyalty and your stability, right? And your way of being innocent and being childlike in a way to allow other people in as a child, curious. And it's about the storm that comes with it when we face our fears, and we face not our fears. It's more about facing our wounds that we experienced. And this is the invitation to get back into your innocence. And wandering between the worlds means that you are in between, and this is beautiful for the 6th and 12th house, to connect the spirituality with the day-to-day world and forgive other people their maybe their betrayals, maybe their things that got you off your stability, and maybe to forgive people this, and you are in between the middle of your of these worlds where you held on to the day-to-day, where you held on to the things that you do and the things that you know that are true, that are not seen in the real world. And so this is the moment where you can repair the veil and let go. This card is vigilance, and it can even be connected to the part of you that is vigilant, that everybody is after you or after something, and where you held on to past pains, and you always look out for the storm, something happening, something showing up that will lead into this experience. And this can even mean that you avoid being connected to people because you didn't have the courage to step into the innocence again, because you expected all of this hurt, and it made you, in a way, put you into this place of vigilance, maybe even hypervigilance, to secure yourself. But you are in between the worlds where you know that you have to connect back to your innocence, to this childlike curiosity, and to forgive the things that happened to you and that were hurting you in the past, to get your balance back, to get your stability back, and to allow things to be reborn in your life. And this is about the promise of the new beginning. So this is a real thing about you being in this full moon that is ending something for you, and it's ending the things that you are vigilant about, the things that you expect happening to you. It's ending the past. And it can be painful as well, because we sometimes have to dive deep into the past and into our hurts and our wounds. But it leads into the connection of the worlds, where you can step into the next part of your life, where you can be innocent again and repair this veil where you were hurt. And then we have this promise of a new beginning. And the new beginning is showing us the real love. And that doesn't mean that you have to have a child. It can mean that you have a child, but it means that you have something that is like reborn, and you can connect to it. It's the moment of after birth, right? Where you just see the child for the first time. It's this moment of beginning. It's the moment of the promise of a big change. And it's leading into this curiosity and the love and the connection of both of them. And it can be a project, can be a new relationship, it can be a new love, where you step into this innocence of this new beginning. And the balance that you have inside that keeps you in your own loyal foundation to step into this moment that you don't know yet, and not be out of balance through the fear or through the vigilance that you have. Aries, that's a beautiful full moon for you. And I wish you a lovely full moon and a lovely ending of these things, and a new beginning in your innocence. Thank you, and I see you soon.